What?
No more complicated numbers. I'm done.
No, it's fine.
I've had my share.
Just zoom the camera all the way in on the screen. Okay.
Can somebody just go ahead and put on a good roof? Can we just say something for that? Homeowners, put on your own good roof before you put your house on the market.
Yeah, make that a stipulation.
Or ish acres, and it's.
We've got 2 roofs right now.
On what, 20?
That's a 100K an acre.
I'm doing well. How are you, Ty?
I'm using a Turkish water pipe while I'm smoking my marijuana. Nice that.
Yeah, that's good.
It depends. How many grapes, almonds, and baby bells do you have?
All right. So we're gonna get started by talking about the lead accelerator first. Well, it's not called lead accelerator now; it's called campaigns. Before we do that, do you all have your Facebook accounts connected to Command? No? All right, so to do that, you're going to go over here to the right side of the screen. You're going to click on your name and click on Settings. Then you're going to scroll down to Facebook and click Connect Account.
Does everybody in the room know how you even got to that?
Oh yeah, you all know how to get to agent.kw.com.
Command?
Agent.kw.com is how you get into Command.
I just called Warren.
Apparently you weren't the only one.
There's a wait list. It's a little bit long. So agent.kw.com is how you get into it. Are you good?
Well, yeah, I think so. I'm all the way here. I don't know what the address.
Oh.
Sorry. Such a shame.
Do you want to connect that?
No, no. I'm gonna avoid that one.
All right. So it pushes you to that when you go to agent.kw.com. You're in the right place.
Okay. That's right.
Will it connect you to your personal Facebook or business page?
You can connect it to your personal Facebook, and then by happenstance, it'll also help you connect it to your business
Can you
page
not
from there.
connect it only to Facebook page? I mean, business page?
You've got to connect it to your personal page first, and then it'll allow you to connect to your business page. When you post something, though, it's going to post it to your business page. So if you don't have a business page, you're going to need to create one, and then you'll be able to link it. Okay, DJ, were you able to get there? Perfect. All right, so then you're going to go into campaigns over here. And then up at the top on the right side of the screen, there's that button that says Create New. You'll push that button.
They just connected to.
Then it's going to ask you here, do you want a social ad? Do you want a Google ad or a social ad paid? That's the first one. Google ad paid, just a social post, direct mail or email. Right now for the first one, we'll just go to social post because that one's free. Doesn't cost you anything to do that. And then you can type in whatever it is that you want to post in there. So I'll use the example that we used yesterday.
What did you say to go to social?
Social post, the one that doesn't say paid. The one that's got nothing underneath it.
Why will mine not go there?
Did you connect your Facebook account already?
I did a while back. In the profile.
You're not even on the right screen.
I'm waiting for the internet to work here.
I can't get to that.
Go to settings. How did I get
So go up to your face right here. Click on that and then go to settings.
Oh, thanks.
And then
This one's faster.
if you scroll down, it looks like you've got yeah, Facebook. So it looks like you're connected.
She hasn't had her stuff hooked up yet.
Oh, you're in the wrong space.
ones that popped up were my, like, Lauren Everett Sanson.
That's exactly the same.
These are the ones that popped up.
Oh, well, these are your business accounts. You can't post an ad to a personal account. You have to choose one of those.
Well, then I'll choose that one.
There you go.
So it's only gonna access your business page, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it's not. You can't post ads on Facebook unless you have a business account.
Okay.
So you'll need to create a business Facebook page, which you have to do through your personal account. Just so happens you have to do it through your personal account, and then it'll push ads out for you.
So mine, that wasn't a business account.
That was the one?
Properties,
Okay.
but it's 3 Creeks, it's not Tolar.
Well, we can go back and edit it later.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So go ahead and go back to your settings.
I just am trying to
And then
avoid
scroll
that.
down again to connect account. And then click. There you go.
Or you can copy it down.
And we can go in and change the graphics on that later.
Good, thanks.
No, you're still on it.
Just use it. Okay, scroll down further.
Yeah, it took me a long time just to connect.
Yeah, it's already connected.
Yeah.
Okay, so then go back into campaigns. And then click create now.
Did you get yours?
You got it, let's go.
DJ, did you get yours?
Yeah, what?
I got Facebook.
So name it Brian.
Here, come sit over here.
All right, are we all on this page right here?
No,
No, okay.
I'm helping, just keep going.
Still spinning.
If your computer's going slow, connect to KWGT, not KWGT 2.4.
We're kind of in this process. So we go from here.
Just sit, and I can help you both. It's-
Well, it's just that I'll be honest, I'm not thinking we're gonna do so at first, because you have a direction.
No, you're connected.
Yes, but I don't know how to do this.
Oh, go to the little campaign button.
There's no page everything.
So in the
Alright,
Tolar,
city dash two.
this is where I've been going, from here.
You could do that, but you could also go faster to agent.kw.com.
But I can do it
So you run into the same place.
Got it, campaign, let's check.
Here, if you want this. If you change to the other thing, it'll work faster. The other internet connection.
Okay, so we went to command.
Okay.
Campaign.
So we're all here now?
That's the trick.
I'm on social post, but my it's got a different look to it. It's actually got a calendar.
You're just gonna put me.
Well, I mean, you don't have to get up, I can do it faster this way.
That's actually a create new.
So go back here.
Oh, I see, okay.
Campaign?
You're creating new.
Social close.
Why would you go to her settings page, there's nothing there?
Don't use Internet Explorer.
See what happens when you come across.
You're using Internet Explorer.
I haven't even created a business page yet, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Now just type it in there.
There you go. You can't use Internet Explorer. You have to use Chrome or Firefox for it. Internet Explorer will not work. Just Darlene back there in the back, Internet Explorer. So
Thank you.
no wonder why she's always lost.
It's all good.
All right. So here's what this will do for you. It's gonna give you some prompts, like right here at the top. Keep your text short, clear, and to the point to get your message across. Include a short link if you have one. You don't want to put an essay or a novel in here because they're not gonna read it. Keep it short, sweet, and to the point. So let's just say that we wanted to advertise an open house that we're having this Saturday. So you could put open house this Saturday. Open house this Saturday at 2 p.m. And then, an address would probably be a good thing to have there, right? So I created a graphic already that we can use. So we're going to click that button right there. The graphic that we're going to use is one that I created in the class yesterday. And we'll just drop it there. So next. And then over here at the top, if you get this, you're going to get this, so it's going to say 1-to-1 ratio first. You actually want to go down to the other one so that it puts the whole picture in there and not just a part of it. And you'll click crop image. And then you'll put the property address. 106 County Road 140. And that's Burnett, Texas. And that's on Lake Buchanan. Thank you.
First complained about us, why he moved me from there.
All right. And then right here, it's going to tell you down here under when would you like to post? You can schedule a post, or you can publish it immediately. It says right here.
Paying attention. How did you add the photo?
Yeah.
There's a plus button right here. Add photos or video. You just hit the plus button.
Got it.
Right under your text.
What's that?
Right under your text.
Yeah.
If you're gonna include a link to, let's say, your webpage of that listing, or MLS or whatever, you put it in the text. You don't put it on the picture, right? That's only
Yeah,
like a
it'll go in the
JPEG.
text. Correct. Yeah.
That's only JPEG or video.
Correct.
Or
That's right. Yeah. You can't put a link on. Well, you could put a link on the picture, but it's not going to do anything for you. Yeah. So the links need to go up here, and it will actually help link it to the place if you need it to. So it says the best times to post are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. So right here, it's automatically scheduled it for tomorrow morning for me at 10 a.m. We can go ahead and change that to, if it says Monday, that might be a good day to do it. So we can go ahead and choose Monday at 10 a.m. or Monday at, let's say we wanted to do it at 8 a.m. And then we'll click off of that. So now it's got it scheduled there, and it's going to ask me which places do I want to post it to. So I have my Facebook page connected here, and I also have my Twitter account here. So I can post it to both of those places simultaneously. And then over here on the right side, that's what it's going to look like on Facebook. And if I click the Twitter one, that's what it's going to look like on Twitter. And over here at the top, it'll actually say Scott Tolar, Keller Williams Realty. It won't just say Keller Williams Sponsored. Any questions about that?
Is there any preview before you post that you push, or that's your preview?
That's
right?
the preview.
That's the preview.
Yeah, that's your preview.
Got it. So you definitely recommend not posting about this weekend's open house on Monday.
No, that wouldn't make any sense at all. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. I'm just giving you all examples.
I know. But hey, we may do it.
There you go. Any questions about that? Is that easy? Okay, so the benefit to doing it this way is if you have LinkedIn, you can connect your LinkedIn profile. If you have Facebook, you connect your Facebook profile. If you have Twitter, you can connect your Twitter profile. If you have Instagram, you can connect your Instagram profile. That way, you can go and schedule one post all through here. And if I had my LinkedIn connected here, it'd give me that choice there. If I had my Instagram here, it would give me that choice there. So that when I'm sending out a message, I'm sending out one clear message across all platforms that looks uniform. Yeah.
Got it. Can you change the KW sponsored up there?
Yeah, it's actually gonna. That's just the example. It'll actually say Scott Tolar, team leader, sponsored, under mine. So it's gonna be whatever your page name is what it's gonna say, and then sponsored is gonna be underneath it. So for y'all, if you're doing it through the Madrina Home Team,
Right.
it's gonna say Madrina Home Team sponsored.
Okay, because I think
No,
it's showing up as Keller Williams on ours. It's
Oh,
not showing up as
on here.
on ours. Yep.
Yeah, it's showing up the same way on mine. When it actually pushes it out, it'll show it
Okay.
Scott Tolar sponsored.
Got it.
Yeah, this is just giving you a general example in that spot right there. Because it's not going to actually pull in your picture and stuff on here when you're creating the ad, but when it pushes it out to Facebook,
Okay.
it's going to be branded as you, not Keller Williams.
Okay.
Because that wouldn't make any sense at all.
It would.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So, and then all you have to do is hit the schedule button and you're done.
Okay.
All right? Any questions about that?
Can you add more than one picture?
You can add multiple pictures. All you have to do if you want to do that is just hit the plus button here and then drag and drop whatever you want. If you have a video, you can also upload video. You can't upload video and images at the same time in there, but you can do either one. I don't think there's a time limit on the video. Yeah, I don't believe there is. I mean, it's going to take it a little while longer to upload it and process it, but I don't believe there's a time limit on the video.
What you use to brand your photo?
Oh, easy. Sketchhouse. So you guys have seen how to do this to create a platform, or to create an ad, right? Or not an ad, a social media post. So if you want to go and create graphics like that one that I just created there, you're going to go down here to this button that says Designs. You're going to click on Designs. And then you should have a screen that looks similar to this. It's going to say My Design Templates. You won't see all of this stuff here because you don't have any in there yet. But you will have this plus button down on the bottom right side of your screen, right?
Yeah.
Hit the plus. Then we're going to choose Social. Okay? And then hit Create Template. Y'all following? Okay, so we're going to create template. Who has an active listing?
510 Heron Lane.
510 Herron
IN.
Herrin Lane. Is that in Bertram?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to select that one, and then it's going to pop us into a different page once it finishes loading it.
Boom.
Oopsies.
We couldn't see it on camera.
Exactly. Okay, so now we're going to go to, do you want to advertise it for sale, just listed, or an open house? Chris, you choose.
Just listed.
Okay, just listed. So we're going to click on just listed. And here's the 3 different choices that we have there for the just listed one. What do you think about this one? I like that one. Okay. Now it's going to pull up that just listed picture for us. That's not the house you have listed, right?
I wish.
Exactly. So we're going to hit delete for that. It's already got the images from your actual listing in here. You just, okay, so it's going to take a second to load those ones. But while it's loading the other images, we can just drag it and drop it right there. And now we've got a picture of that property. If we don't like that picture and we want to choose a different one, we just click it, hit delete, and then drag over the other one.
So did you have to do anything to get those pictures to come up, or they just?
No, when you choose your listing, all you have to do is hit the KWLS button right there, and all the pictures are in there. It's going to pull them all from the MLS for you.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about, going and uploading images. Let's say we like this one better. Maybe not.
How would, if I got out of the campaign that I was working on,
Mm-hmm.
and that I didn't think that I really saved it, how do I find it?
If you got out of it and you didn't save it, you have to start over. Yeah.
That's a learned lesson,
Okay.
everyone.
So up here at the top, obviously, I don't want it to just say KWDBA name. If you have your own logo, you can put it there. If you don't have your own logo, you can put one of the branded logos on here. So like for this one, I've already put the KW Georgetown logo in here. So I can just drag that over to there, drop it, resize it. And then over here, I can put the property address, what was that property again?
510 Heron Lane.
510 HERRIN LANE. And that's Bertram.
Yes.
What's the zip code there? Do you know?
No idea.
Alright, so we're just going to put 510 Heron Lane then. Then if we want to make that bigger,
78605.
okay, so we can make it bigger, just like that.
I don't think we have LinkedIn yet, though, Scott. We only have Twitter and Facebook.
Okay, you'll have LinkedIn soon then. Schedule a showing with me, and then if it might be kind of important to put a phone number there, right? Chris, what's your number?
817-584-3236.
There we go. How long did it take us to create that?
Well,
That's pretty easy, right? So then we can hit the download button here at the top. And it's going to ask us which format do we want, JPEG, PNG, or PDF. For Facebook, you want a JPEG. Click Start Download. And then it'll drop it right there if you're using Chrome. It's going to drop it down on the bottom. We can click on that image now that it's finished downloading. Boom, there we go. That's what we just created. So then we can go back to agent.kw.com or your console over here and click on your campaigns. And now let's say that we want to create an actual ad. So we click Create New. Social ad. Do we want to advertise a listing? Yeah? Sound good? And then it's going to say Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We'll choose Facebook and we'll choose Instagram here. Set up campaign. Oh, we got to enter a campaign name at the top. What was that address again, Chris?
510 Heron.
Set up the campaign. Then over here we can search by the property address. It's going to default to pulling up your own listings first. You can check all listings, like maybe you're going to do an open house for somebody else and you want to do a Facebook ad for that. Just choose all listings and then put in the address there, 510 HERRINLANE. Search. There we go. Select it. And then add copy. Is there anything else that we want to put in here? Chris, if you had to describe that property in 5 words, what would it be?
45 acres on I don't know, Rock Hill with a flowing stream. There you go. I have no idea. With a spring on it.
You really know how to win them over.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and then right here, it's so you've just created your headline. For the main copy, it's automatically going to pull what you've already put in the MLS. So you don't have to go back and rewrite any of that stuff. All right. So then, is there a link that we want to create here? So if you want to
actually post that, let's change that.
I'm not actually going to post it. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So a link URL, if you want to pull a link URL for this property, you could pull it through, what I would recommend doing is pulling it through one of your neighborhood snapshot pages that you've created. So how many of you guys have set up yourself on command to get your own drip campaigns? Okay, so you're getting them already, right?
Yes.
Okay, if you haven't, we'll go through that to show you how to do that in a minute. All right, so if you have done it, you're just going to go over here into your mail and search for neighborhood. And then you can click the link in your neighborhood, click view all. Then we're going to click add neighborhood. And that property address is 510 Heron Lane. And that's Bertram.
Is it asking if you're going to follow it right
Yeah.
there?
Oh, I'm going to follow it right now. Okay. What's your price range there? What's the price point on that?
1,200,000.
1,295,000, right?
Yeah.
There we go. So now we've got the link for that property right here. It's already branded to us, right? So everything on this page is about who?
You.
It's about you, which is what you want. So you're going to copy that link up there at the top. And then you're going to go back to the campaign that you created. Drop the link right there. And then for the link description, you can put 510 Heron Lane. And then it's going to say, which button would you like? Learn more, contact us, or open link. We're going to go ahead and choose learn more. And then right down here under Facebook, it's going to ask us which pictures we want. Well, first of all, which account do we want?
I'm gonna show the interior.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to choose Scott Tolar, team leader.
Maybe.
And then we've got all these pictures that we can choose from. And watch the right side of the screen. As I start adding pictures, they're going to automatically pop up over there. Okay?
So just click on, you don't have to hold anything down.
Nope.
Just click it. Got it. They're gonna rotate.
Correct. So now when I click through there, those pictures that I've just added are all right there.
Are they automatically gonna rotate or you have?
Yeah, it'll automatically rotate them when it adds up. And then if I want to look and see what it's going to look like on Instagram, I can choose additional pictures for that. Actually, the Instagram one's not working right this second. Alright, so we'll just focus on Facebook right now. So you see down here on the side, let me zoom in on this.
You have Instagram, Chris?
Down here on the side, this is what our ad on Facebook's going to look like. It's going to say Scott Tolar, team leader sponsored. It's going to have the description that you already have in the MLS right there. Then it's going to say 45 acres on a rock hill with a flowing stream. 510 Heron Lane, and then there's the link. They can click learn more. Once they click that link, it's going to automatically take them directly to your website.
I wonder why it's put in the 45 acres on the bottom instead of the head.
Well, it's giving it a title. Or
I gave it the title right there down at the bottom. If I go and change this here in this part,
Got it.
whatever I change right there,
It's gonna show up.
it's going to show up right there.
Still, okay, got
Yeah.
it.
I kind of like FJDK. SLA.
Yeah. It's a good description, right? And it'll just keep rotating as they're scrolling through that their Facebook feed. And then whenever they click learn more, the benefit to you is on your
Let's,
actually before I go into the benefit for you, you can choose who you want to target, what area. So who's most likely to buy this piece of property, Chris?
Somebody with a lot of money that's an environmental person. Let's just,
Thank you. So an environmental person with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Where are you going to find an environmental person with a lot of money in the state of Texas?
Austin.
There you go. So Austin, Texas, and then probably within 20 miles of Austin, right?
Probably.
And then you can start typing in their interests. Environmental. Whack job from Austin. I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, you can put in whatever you want there. If you wanted to even narrow it down so much to guitarist or they like to play the mandolin.
Doomsday Prepper, is that enough?
Doomsday Prepper. Yes, believe it or not, that is a field of interest on Facebook. You could put Doomsday Prepper.
Emergency preparedness is a big one.
Yeah, exactly. Emergency preparedness, whatever you want to call it. And then over here for Instagram, okay, that's why I wasn't showing Instagram earlier. So select Instagram page. I'm going to choose Scott Tolar, team leader again. And then each picture that you choose for Instagram, though, it's going to crop it a little bit because Instagram, if you use it, you'll know that the pictures are what? Squares instead of, nice big pictures. So then we can go over to Instagram and we'll see what it looks like on Instagram. All right, so we've gone through that, and then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to choose your budget and your duration. And it says right here, we suggest letting your ad run for at least a week, but no more than a month. and then you'll choose your budget for each of those places. So your total budget right here says 25. So it's going to give $13 to Facebook and it's going to give $12 to Instagram. It's automatically created 10 days for me right there. I can change it if I want to. If I want 7 days, I can. If I want 30 days, I can. And it's going to tell me each day that's a budget of $2.50, which means $1.30 is going to Facebook and $1.20 is going to Instagram. All right. So then when somebody clicks on any of these things inside of Facebook or inside of Instagram, it's going to go back to here. Yes, I want to leave. We're not going to actually publish the ad about the Rock Hill. And it'll show us right here. Here's what's going on. So this one I created yesterday in the class, I actually went ahead and spent money on it. I didn't mean to, but I did. I ran it for 10 days. So far right now, I've spent $2.29. My cost per click has been 24 cents. And my total budget has been 72 cents. So that means I've gotten about 3 people to actually click on that link so far for what I posted. If I want to look at what I ended up posting before, I can go here and click right there. So this is what I created yesterday. This could be your oasis.
You can delete it or stop it.
Yeah, I can stop it right now if I want to. So, because I don't want to actually do that, I can go here to active. Stop campaign. Done. Now it's going to stop spending money for me and it's going to show me that my campaign is paused. If I want to go back in there and relaunch that campaign at any point in time, I'll just click this. I'll click the link first, and then over here I'll click the 3 dots and then click Start Campaign. If I had a campaign that was doing really well on another time, I could click the link right there and click Duplicate Campaign or activate it again, and it'll automatically redo that campaign for me. Any questions about that?
You can go back in and edit.
Yeah, I can go back in and edit it too. If I wanted to edit it, I could go right here, click Edit Campaign, and then edit the people, and then after I do that, it would allow me to go back in to edit the actual content on there. Now keep in mind, if you go back in and edit it, it's going to have to go through the approval process again on Facebook to make sure that it's compliant with the Facebook advertising. But the Facebook advertising is pretty simple. Just make sure you don't have more than 20% of the image with words on it. So if more than 20% of the image is covered with words, they're going to kick it back to you at first. Then you can always suggest a manual review. But you're not going to get in front of as many people if you have more than 20% of your image covered with words. All right. What questions do you have about this?
That's under My Design Templates. And then on top it says email, landing page, social, and print. What's the landing page?
Landing pages you can create to, like, if you wanted to share insights with people or create a specific page for a neighborhood, you could do that in Designs. I think I could show you how to do that. So you click on Designs, and you'll hit the plus button.
You click the what?
Hit the plus button down on the bottom right.
Okay.
Then choose Landing Page, Create Template. And then what do we want to call this template? We'll just call this one today's date. 9/30/19. And then over here you're going to choose the widgets that you want. So what do I want? I want to put a market snap on here. And then I want to also put my agent branding on there. So there we go, Scott Tolar. And then we'll go ahead and click the info button here. Configure widgets. Agent branding is good. I don't need to change anything on that. Market snap. So we're going to call this one Old Town Road. That'll get some attention. 78626. Select neighborhood. There's a bunch of different choices on here. So it's going to pull, when you put in the zip code, it's going to, now they fixed it, it's going to pull every single neighborhood that they have information for in 78626. So then I'm going to click Save and Apply. And you'll see right here in the middle, now we've got Old Town Road, and we've got my information up there at the top. Actually, I do want to change one thing on my information. So we're going to go back to here. I don't like that logo that's on there, so I'm going to delete that one. Then I want to browse a logo, so 986. You know what?
So you edited your agent branding, right, somewhere?
Yeah. Now, this logo is not compliant, so don't pay attention to that. You can download your logos from KW Connect under marketing, and you can download the KW Georgetown one, or if you have your own personal logo that says Keller Williams on it, you could drop that one in there. That way you have a uniform look. For your direct number and the office number, put your cell phone number for both of those. You don't want people calling the office. You want people calling your cell phone. So make sure you put your number for both of those things. And then we're going to go ahead and click Save and Apply. And then we're going to publish the landing page. It says, would you like to publish this as a landing page? This will make it visible to others. Yes, I do want to do that. And then right here, I've got my link to that landing page that it's created for us. I can click the link. And here's what we've just created. So you now have a landing page specific to you that's got information on Old Town. There's currently 18 active listings, 7 of them are pending. Average days on the market, 86.5. Average listing price, $424,602.72. Average listing price per square foot, $206.70. Total sold recently in the last 30 days, 5. Average sold price, $407,000. Average sold price per square foot, $214.01.
Those are the Kelly snaps for Old Town.
Yep. And then if I wanted to zoom in on this, I could just click here and zoom in on the map. And I can see, it's pulling the map from Google. So this is the map that you can see everywhere in the country. Now, if you wanted to create multiple different tabs up here at the top, you could do that, but you'd have to do that through the contacts tab in Command for the neighborhood nurture plan for each individual person. So this one right here, if you wanted to, because this is going to always be up to date, if you wanted to create a website that said like, maybe you called it georgetownneighborhoods.com or something like that, and then you wanted to create a market snap for every single neighborhood in Georgetown, you could, and you'd never have to update these links because it's going to automatically be pulling this information with a rolling 30-day period right here on the sold stats and the active listings right here. It's going to have that information all the time. And these pages cost you nothing to create. It's completely free to do that.
So we could take those actually and on our website, well, our website's changing, so.
Yeah. Well, no, on your future website though, you
Yeah,
could
like
do the
we
exact
could
same
have
thing.
neighborhoods
Mhm.
and then we could put a snap in every.
Yeah, and actually, this is just, I gave you the real simple way. But if you wanted to also add, some of those widgets are, you can add images. So if you wanted the top part to be images about that community, you could. If you wanted to drop in a YouTube video that you created about that neighborhood, you could. And then scroll down and it's got all of this information on that specific neighborhood.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is, I mean,
That's cool.
you guys have the technology to kick everyone else's ass out there. No one else has this.
Right.
So,
It's
yeah,
just
Lord.
we gotta figure it out.
And you want to know what the best way to do it is?
Play with it.
Play with it.
Exactly.
And it didn't take very long.
No, I mean, I created that in 2 minutes.
I do have a question. This is really cool and helpful and always wonderful. But the thing on the calendar said we were doing like sales pipeline.
Yeah, we're getting into that in a
Oh,
minute.
okay, thank you.
I messed up in bold the other day and said that I was teaching this on Friday. So I figured I better do that because we had people in bold that came for this.
Okay,
So yeah, we're gonna do the sales pipeline next.
okay.
All right, so sales pipeline, that's how you're gonna get paid. Okay? So you're gonna go to agent.kw.com again. And then over here on the right side of the screen, it's called opportunities. It's those two hands that are shaking, looks like this, or like that. Click the opportunities tab. And we're going to create an opportunity. Client, Brian is buying a house from me today.
Happy birthday.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. I'm not Keller Williams International, I'm Georgetown. Custom tags, we'll call them KWGT and friend. I could add brother, but you know that would be a very, very small target audience. Estimated close date, when do you want to close on your house, Brian?
30th of next month.
30, well then we better find a house today.
No, it's
Okay.
30th of October.
30th of October, okay, that gives us a little bit better runway. Thank you. Alright, so the day before Halloween. Alright, estimated listing price. Hey, actually, you're not buying a house from me. We're selling your house. Estimated listing price, what do you think you want to sell your house for?
260.
260. Commission rate, you're good with paying me 3%, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Alright, now, so opportunity phase. Down here on the bottom, it's going to say cultivate or appointment or active. Right now, Brian and I have just had a conversation at a grocery store, and he's informed me that he plans to do something in the next 60 days. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we're going to cultivate that relationship because we literally just met in the frozen food section, and we're going to need to warm that relationship up, if you're following me. All right, there we go. All right, so then we could choose watch, nurture, or hot. This is going to be a hot lead because he's told me I need to sell my house by October 30th. I need to be out of that thing, okay? So we're going to say that he's a hot lead, and we're going to click create opportunity. All right, so now we've added him in here, and we can go down to opportunities again. It's going to have all that information that we just put in there. If we want to create a seller worksheet, we can. If you can actually create a net sheet right in here if you want to. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it's not quite as reliable yet as, you know, Stewart Title or First American Title or one of those other net sheets who are actually in title. It'll give you rough numbers right now. So we're going to go ahead and click the opportunities button again. And up here at the top, you're going to see that in Cultivate, we now have one person. The volume approximate is $260,000. The average time that he's been in there is 0.1 days. All right, so now Brian and I have been having conversations, and he's ready. He's like, hey, you know what, Scott? I've got to do something. So he said, we're going to go ahead and have an appointment now, and all I have to do is take him from there, drag that up here to appointment, drop it in, and now all of a sudden he's out of Cultivate, and now we're into appointment. So right here for appointment, I can put scheduling, scheduled, or kept. We're going to go ahead and say that the appointment's been scheduled, and we've actually already held the appointment. Okay, so you see how it says 10, 20, and 30% here? That's how it's going to give you the approximate value of where you're at in the process of what that potential or what that person is really worth for you for the commission amount that you're going to get. And it will show you right here. This is a $7,800 opportunity based on a $260,000 sales price. So we can just drag him over here to kept. And then if we go back to the opportunities tab, you're going to see that he's no longer in Cultivate, he's in appointment, and pay attention to this number over here. My probable income at this point in time, based upon all these other opportunities that I've created in a fictional world, because this is not all real for me, this will be all real for you. My probable income, based upon all these steps and where we're at, is $52,680. My potential total income is $65,400. So that's 5, 6, 7 opportunities that I have in there that equal $65,400. So pay attention to that probable income. Right now it says $52,680, right? When we click on the appointment tab, Brian has now gone active. So we're moving him over to the active status. We're going to click on active, and we're going to see where Brian is at. Actually, I screwed up. He disappeared.
Weird.
That was really weird. Maybe I put him under contract already. Oh, yeah. Whoops. I skipped active and we went straight to under contract. Okay? I clicked the wrong tab. All right, so I can always fix that. Now I can go back here to active. Move Brian over to active. Now we'll see right here. Now we're going to say we're in the negotiation stage. Now that's worth 80% of the total commission. So we click on opportunities. We're at 52,680, right? Now our probable income is 56,580.
Does this thing know, is it intuitive to know when you fill out a contract and you go under a contract, it'll move for you, or no?
No, you're gonna have to go in there and move it as you go. But the benefit to this is when you have your consumers download their app, every time you move one of those things, it's gonna send them a push notification and let you know, or let them know, hey, the appraisal's just been ordered, or the appraisal's come back, or any of those things. It's gonna automatically let them know when you move it.
But is that under contract, or?
So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go under contract now with Brian.
Well, no, I mean, when does it tell the consumer that you're doing this stuff?
When you make a change on here, whenever you make a change on here.
From
And
appointment to active, it's gonna tell them that?
No, only when they're active to under contract.
Got it.
In the process there. Yeah, I mean it's not gonna be like, hey, y'all met in the frozen food section the other day and you've marked me as a hot lead.
Right.
It's not gonna send them that notification.
Good.
It will only send them the notifications that matter to them, which are active, or once you've scheduled the appointment to active, maybe the first step is staging. Maybe then you're ordering pictures. Maybe then you've got a few other things in your process. And you can add custom fields in here. If I want to go and add another stage, I can go up here to edit stages and then add other stages in here. So if I've got 10 things that happen in a transaction during the appointment stage or during the listing stage, I can add all of those things in there. It's customizable to me. It's not just one size fits all.
So like option period,
Yep.
and whatever from the phase.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, one of the things that it says in here is escrow.
Yeah.
That's not really a term that we use. We're in
Third-party
escrow.
finance
Yeah,
or whatever that's
yeah,
gonna be.
exactly. If you want to add all of those things in there, you can. Yes.
When is the app coming out? The app
For the consumer,
yes,
it'll be out middle of November, is what I've heard.
November?
Yeah.
So right now we have the app that we're using right now, that's still going?
Yeah, the KW app, and actually go ahead and have people keep downloading that one because overnight, when they change it in November, it's going to automatically update to the new one.
And it'll look different, but whatever the format.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just like any other app that you've used before, if they do an update on it, like Facebook, I swear they do an update like every 3 months. And then I have to find everything on Facebook again.
So the app we're using now, it'll last until the transition?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And it will automatically update for the people when they have it. If they've got automatic updates on their phone,
Mm-hmm.
then it will update to the new stuff.
Correct. So now that I'm in Brian's listing, I'm in his opportunity. I've clicked on his name. I can go over here to documents. And would you imagine this?
They're there now.
They're there now.
Yeah, Ryan showed me that today. They weren't yesterday.
So I can click on add document, document type. Literally, I just found out that these are in there. So tonight and over the weekend, what I'm doing is I'm playing with this. Mary and I are putting a video together for y'all. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week, for about 3 hours a day, we're going to be teaching the documents and opportunities. And we'll be sending everyone a video that they can watch so that you can go through this. I'm pretty excited that the documents are in here, though. So
It actually looks like I might do my paperwork.
Hey, can we get a round of applause for that?
Where did you go when you moved him over? How did you get to that screen
To this?
right there?
Okay, so I went into under contract on opportunities.
Okay, I got him there.
Okay. You click the under contract tab, and then right here you see how Brian's name is there.
Yeah.
Right?
I click on his name,
Oh,
and then up here, documents.
got it.
Okay, so Scott, if I'm on a team, so it
Mhm.
has my team and it has my name,
Yeah.
and so I just put it all under my team by accident. But, I mean, so like when I click on myself, it shows nothing, but when I click on my team, it shows everything. It's supposed to be on both.
It should be. Let me see what you're talking about though.
Or hiding something. Okay, so I put, I have this office, right? So here we go.
Yeah.
So this is now when I go to me.
Oh, okay, so you need to start the opportunity under your
Start
name.
here, so I
Correct.
could just go to these.
You could, yeah.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, because Carrie's gonna be able to see everything under the team,
Okay.
including your stuff.
I didn't even notice.
But yeah, you just need to click your name
Okay.
first and then create the opportunity.
So this is where everything is going to live. Your entire transaction will live right here. If I need to add a file, let's go to, look, I downloaded some earlier this morning. So if I wanted to add an inspection, I can drag and drop that right there. Now I have a termite inspection. I just uploaded it into what says the MLS listing, but now I can click right there, and I've got exactly what it says there. I've just uploaded that PDF. To get off of it, I'll just click. Yeah, froze it.
Just wanting to draw on it.
Oh, there we go. Click exit. But you see right here, in this for here, it's going to show you the documents that you need to upload. So right here, MLS listing, realist or county tax records, IABS, wire fraud notice, listing agreement, amendment to listing if there is one, limited exposure form, the information about special flood hazard areas. If you have somebody who's using the TAR listing, the TAR seller's disclosure, which should not be anyone in this office. However, we can't control if somebody from another company gives you that one. So that would apply in that case. If there's a propane gas service area, you would include that. Seller's authorization to release and advertise certain information. Seller's disclosure notice of Trek 1. Updated seller's disclosure for the Texas Association of Realtors is on there as well. WCID and MUD notice survey. All of these things are on there.
The order?
No. No, you can't rearrange the order. But then once you've uploaded those documents, you can just click submit to MC. You can also add additional documents that may not be listed on here that would apply to your transaction. Yes.
When Ryan showed me this a little bit before lunch, she said they weren't there yesterday, but they are here today, all these documents. But then in our view, they were just kind of all there. So Mary may be working at getting them added and grouped, and it may be in her order that she needs it.
Okay.
Right, because if she has to see it, all of y'all, all the time, it helps her in her mind be able to see it always in that order.
So this is where it's going to live. Once you've uploaded everything, you're just going to click submit to MC. As soon as you do that, Mary's going to get a notification, and it'll go based upon when the property's, like for right now, it's going to go based upon when it was listed for this one, because this is for a listing. If it's under contract, then it's going to go based upon when the closing date is actually going to happen. Yeah.
You can sort, I just did through the document.
Oh.
And that you could sort like
By name?
A by alphabet,
Or
high
type.
or low.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. When
Oh,
you
there you
pick
go.
out the documents in there, is that how you can send them to them to sign to?
Yeah, you'll be able to do that through there.
On the same page?
Mm-hmm.
And I can just pick out the 10 that Scott needs to sign and sign them, and it's already loaded in there?
Yeah.
Dude, I love it.
Because if you have an active listing, you'll be able to just select it directly from KWLS, which now, because we bought Smarter Agent, has every single active listing in the United States of America
In there.
in there. Yeah. Today, so today what you can do is if you've already connected have you already connected and created your DocuSign account?
Yes.
Okay, you can go to DocuSign.com, sign in with that account, and those documents are there.
Okay, great.
So you can start using DocuSign.
Okay.
It's just right now,
You just can't.
when I click add, when I click the documents right now, it's not letting me add them directly through command. But if you go to DocuSign.com, your documents are there.
Okay.
Did you post somewhere how to do that? I haven't done that either.
Mary sent an email out 2 days ago with a video with the exact instructions on how to create that.
It's super easy.
It is.
Go to,
It's a lot like what we did.
Is that the
today.
we're all in this together
go,
email?
you're in
Yes.
command, go to settings. And then go to right there at DocuSign, under the application, and you click, like you did, connect app. And I guess connect account or create whatever, and then you use your, email that you want, preferred email, and a password, and then they will send you to that email, like your Outlook.com. They will send you a code or something, you go to your email to confirm and authorize and go back. It's really just
What
follow
happens
the
to,
prompts.
what happens to the previous DocuSign account?
Yeah.
They do not merge.
So it's still there? Those
It's still
documents
there.
won't go anywhere?
Correct.
Okay.
It's still there, but what you have previous and the new with Keller Williams do not merge.
That's fine, as long as they don't go away.
Well, no, it's what you pay at DocuSign for.
Well, no, I mean, I don't pay for it, people have sent me and I have an account, so whatever they sent me is still in there.
That will be at that account.
Okay.
But if you do have a paid account, then be able to shut it off, once it's all converted.
I would just kinda hang on to that. That's been a suggestion for Keller Williams, that all this new stuff, don't
Chop it off, yeah.
chop it off yet until everything is going smoothly, and then you can.
Any questions?
Okay, on DocuSign, so
Yeah.
it's under templates.
Believe so.
Yeah, mine just says I don't have any templates.
Let me get with Mary and find out, and I'll send an email about it this afternoon.
Okay, thank you.
For right now, you can still create that document in .loop.
Okay.
Yeah. Folders?
And anything in .loop created now, in flight, midway through, can be managed through .loop.
Yeah.
You don't lose it, won't go away.
All right. Yeah.
When you were in there and the opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see, I know you selected Brian's home, I didn't see anywhere where you put in an address for what he was buying.
Oh, I skipped that part.
Okay.
You can add the property address, or actually what you can do easier than that KWLS button up at the top. Just search for the property address online,
Okay.
and it'll automatically fill in all those details for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll pull in the MLS stuff?
Yep.
What if if it autofills, can you edit the legals? Because a lot of times
Yes.
on land deals are wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's still one of those things that I always go and check Realist and the county tax record for to make sure that it's actually right. We wouldn't want you to sell the wrong property. Yeah. All right. Y'all have a good day. We're gonna do this again all next week. So
Thanks, Scott.
you got it. My pleasure.
So Scott,